I'm going to get this thing figured out eventually. It's tipping over on me. It's this cheap holder we got in China or Hong Kong. Oh, okay, Maggie, hi. Hussa here. Finally my last minute entry to your 100 subs contest, which you're probably up to 550 by now, and congrats on that. It's called Pulling a Travis. Okay, really quickly, I had a hard time going through finding, like I told you before in a message, when you got so much stuff, you can't show all of it. So there's going to be more than a few. I know I'm going to catch some flack from some friends, Eli and Chad and whoever else, but so be it. Okay. First things first. Music when you've had a bad day. Listen to something that's going to bring you up or help you wallow in your own self-pity and whatnot. The Roots, Things Fall Apart. I just got this sent to me in a package from John Runo, J. Elwing 77. This makes me feel great. Another one. I can sing along to the whole thing and just gets the blood boiling. I showed this in Nolan's video for 150. Chad loves this. Some other guys do too. The Cult Electric. Nice short album. Just put it on repeat. Let it go. It really gets you amped up. Another one that I love to listen to. It helps me think. It can put me down. It can bring me up. It's just all over the place. Great, great album. DJ Shadow, Introducing. Another one. I can go up or down or all over the place. Because it's such a great album. But it's also sad because it was the last thing that he created before he passed away. J Dilla, JD, Donuts. Too much to say about that album. Another one, if I want to really get in a happy-go-lucky mood, I pull out the Plugs, De La Soul, 3 Feet High and Rising, Pos, Dave, Maceo, Nick. If you see this, you know what I'm talking about. Another one. This can take me either way as well. Radiohead, In Rainbows. If you don't have it, Maggie, get it. Please, please, please. Please, please, please. James Brown. Another one can go either way. Shadow, The Private Press. Great album. Look into it. Great picture on the back. Okay. I'm trying to go as fast as I can. Stones, Let It Bleed. This album, it speaks for itself. It's great. Yeah. Alright, hope no one's falling asleep yet. Another one I can put on and pretty much sing and get into the groove of the entire thing. It has some down spots on it, but that's a good thing. I should open it one of these days. Blood Sugar Sex Magic. This is the 20th anniversary edition release. Like I said, it's still sealed. Yeah, I'm just stupid. I'll get to it. Another one of the Chili Peppers I just picked up recently. By the way, really, really great stuff on here. Picks you up, takes you down, mellows you out. Just a lot of great textures on the album. Love it. Now this one, this is a breakup album. It's called Beck's version of Dylan's Blood on the Tracks. I'd love to have a MoFi edition of it, but I don't. I have the regular vinyl. Beck, Sea Change. Came out in 2002. Maggie, if you've never heard this album, you will love it. I actually got to see him live on this tour November 2002 down in Salt Lake City, Utah. The Flaming Lips were his band. Just incredible. Incredible stuff. Okay, another one can kind of go either way as well. My Morning Jacket, Z. Great album. Probably one of the top albums for the first 3 songs to kick off an album with a 1, 2, 3 punch. Yeah, it's hard to get better than that. Okay, I'm getting through here pretty good. Okay, A personal favorite, one that I've been saving to show more of in a video. It's been in my CD player in my truck for probably over a year and a half, ever since I got it, and I ordered a copy on vinyl. It's still sealed because I was waiting for a video. If you've ever heard of a cat by the name of Jonathan Wilson, his album Gentle Spirit, just wow, blow your mind. He is so good. He's a producer, engineer, multi-instrumentalist. He's part of the resurgence of the Laurel Canyon vibe in Southern California. He's produced acts like Dawes, and I think he's working on a project with David Crosby right now, the last I heard. But for Jonathan Wilson, you can preview all the songs on this. Go to songsofjonathanwilson.com and then click on, there's a music link for anybody. I think I told Guillaume about this when we first started getting to know each other, because he was telling me about Steven Wilson, and I said, how about Jonathan Wilson? And he loved it. But I'm going to touch more on this in another video. There's just too much to it. Another great one I can put on, like if I'm working, if guys are pissing me off, I'm driving a truck or something and I've got my iPod going, I will throw this on because it just slays. Kool and the Gang, live at PJ's. Just an incredible, funky, primarily live album. They touch some things up in the studio, but yeah, live at PJ's. Okay, another one that I can put on, and it has its up and down spots, but I love to sing along to it. An OG pressing, Grateful Dead, Working Men's Dead. There you go. Oh, wait. Shit. There you go. Too many great songs on here to name. High Time, New Dire Wolf, New Speedway Boogie, Black Peter, Easy Win, Casey Jones, Uncle John's Band, High Time. Yeah, there's too many. Great album. So glad when I got turned on to the Dead. Another Dead album that I love. These two albums are a 1-2 punch. They're probably the two best. The two out of three best albums in their entire catalog. The other is American Beauty. Great album. Anyone that sees this knows the Dead, knows this album as well. Boxer Rain, Friend of the Devil, Sugar Magnolia, Operator, Candyman, Ripple. Oh jeez, forget about it. Broke Down Palace, Till the Morning Comes. That one always, it's so Beatlesque in my mind. Addicts of My Life. That's another one, really introspective. And then Truckin'. Yeah, the Dead, they do it up. Okay, I'm getting to the end. More on the female end of things, like you and I were talking, Maggie. This isn't the one we were talking about, but this is one that I found. I remember when I got this album, Sade, Lover's Rock. I'd gone through a breakup, and I used to just put it on late at night, and just, I don't know, wouldn't say I'd cry, but it was pretty damn close. Really great album. If you haven't heard it, check it out. Sade, Lover's Rock. One that we were talking about that I actually did some vocal work on for you. I'm not ashamed to admit. Sarah McLachlan, Surfacing. Would love to find this on vinyl. And it also comes with, this is one of those enhanced CDs, and it has some interview stuff on there with her. It's really, really cool. But yeah, man, you and I had discussed, well, you had mentioned previously to me about how the song Angel, where is it? Angel was your wedding, your first dance at your wedding, but it's a dark song. It deals with heroin deaths. Kurt Cobain was an influence on the song. Brad Noel, that was fresh in her mind. I think she mentions him by name on the enhanced portion. I actually should give this a spin because it's really, really good stuff. Anyways, Sarah McLachlan, Surfacing. Probably about half the songs on here were singles between when it was released in 97 and 98, 99. It was on the charts for a long time. Killer album. Okay, seeing as how it is May 4th, it's been a year ago today that one of my favorite musicians and artist lost a battle with cancer, and that is from the Beastie Boys, Adam Yauch, MC Adam Yauch. The Beasties are huge to me, so I thought that I would close this video by showcasing 3 of their top albums. 1989, Paul's Boutique. It's got the gatefold. I'm not going to open it all up. Incredible album. You can never make another album like this because of the samples, the way it was produced with the Dust Brothers. It's not feasible. You wouldn't see any money from it. It would cost too much for sample clearances. But a piece of art that will never ever be replicated again. In the same vein as De La Soul's 3 Feet High and Rising and Public Enemy's It Takes a Nation and Millions to Hold Us Back. Next up, I was going to wait to show these in a video too, or do some vibing. I never got the original vinyl release or repress, but I did manage to get, check your head, the Collector's Deluxe Edition with the big sleeve. All this. I can pull some of it out here. So in memory of the passing of Adam Yauch, I wanted to show these. There's too much. I would have to do a video by itself. The killer collage artwork. You see something similar on the back of Sly and the Family Stones. There's a riot going on. Yeah, there's too much to it. But rest in peace, rest in power to Adam Yauch, and the best to his wife and daughter, his teenage daughter, and his wife Detchen. Eli and I were talking about it last night. I think Chad too, about how it's been a year already that he's passed, and it's kind of a tough thing for me to think about because he was so influential. One more that I will show, the last one that I will show from the Beastie Boys, also Collector's Edition Deluxe, Ill Communication, the box. It's got the funky 3D cover. Check that out. Whoop, whoop, my belt. I got the Ill Communication. My belt. I got the Ill Communication. And here's cool. For those who know, you can see it. The Brooklyn Dust music. Elephant on the couch. So dope. So cool. One of my favorite albums. There you go. Bouncing around in their studio. Anyway, it's tough to think about. So, listening to the Beastie Boys now, it brings me up, it brings me down. I definitely am thankful for the doors, the musical doors that they opened in my mind, because they opened me up to a ton of music through their sampling and through their influences, as well, most hip-hop did, but these guys in particular, I could say they're my Beatles or my Rolling Stones before I ever got to know those artists. So, there you go. Again, congrats, Maggie, on the 100 subs. And you are just going to be getting your Travis on. You're going to have 900 before you know it. You're going to pass Horowitz, probably. Anyways, take care. Hope you found some good stuff. at the dig today with Brandon, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.